Wave is in an incredible place for Season 6. While overpowered Bone Spirit is still going to be a few pit levels stronger by its pure damage standpoint, Spirit Wave shines at other content that Bone Spirit just can't do without drastically changing the build to manage faster content. Horde, Citadel, Undercity, Helltides, you name it, and Spirit Wave outperforms or keeps up with every build, making this the overall best build for all content. The build is focused around the Blood Artisan's Cuirass chestplate and pumping up your max HP to unreal levels. To enable the build, Blood Wave is the primary orb generation mechanic. Utilizing Blood Lance to consume the orbs with Gore Quills, the cooldown of Blood Wave is reset by Fast Blood, which then allows for a rotation that's non-stop spamming of Blood Wave and orb consumption, which fuels the unique effect of Blood Artisan Cuirass to spawn unholy amounts of Bone Spirits. The written guide will be linked in the description, however I am going to go over a few key things for the build. Let's start with the gear. There are two options for gear that you can consider based on items you have. The two gear selections are focused around the helmet slot. Both perform at about the same level, so it really depends on what you're comfortable with and if you have the gear to support one or the other. The two helmets are Heir of Perdition and Shaco. Shaco is the most forgiving of the two, as it has cooldown and massive survivability over Perdition. However, Perdition has a distinct advantage of massive critical strike chance, allows for additional damage from the multiplier, and it also allows you to slot in some affixes for damage instead of using crit strike chance. This also gives you the ability to sacrifice defenders to cap your resistances. As always with this build, your chest plate, you will want a 3-orb pickup Blood Artisan's Cuirass as the top priority. A 3 BAC non-GA will outperform a 4 GA with a 5-orb pickup. Priority for GA and Masterworking is going to be Bone Spirits and Max Life. The chest also solves all of the essence issues by spamming Bloodlands because each orb consumed gives essence back. Aspects needed to make this build shine are Tidal for extra waves, giving 18 orbs per cast, Gore Quills to consume the orbs with Bloodlands, and Fast Blood so that each orb consumes reduces the cooldown of Bloodlands. You want your Fast Blood as high as possible. Since the build has so many utility aspects, there are very few multiplier spots remaining. For those, take the biggest ones that you can find, whether it be Great Feast, Serration, or Grasping Veins. If using Shaco, Grasping Veins very well need to be a must-include to get your critical strike chance capped. Runewords are a new addition to the Season 6 and allow for some really cool tech with this build. First up, with the Blood Artisan's Cuirass scaling directly off HP, the Zal rune grants a 20% increase in max HP that you can keep up permanently with the Tam rune. The second rune word opens up the use of Corpse Explosion to be able to get the huge multiplier from Flesh Eater. Wat rune automatically casts Hard Decrepify, and if you're spec'd into Abhorrent Decrepify, you'll receive the benefit of both upgrades when this is cast. Zan is an absolutely free ritual for this build, as the non-stop cast of Bloodwave give this rune word an insanely high cast rate. For the Book of the Dead, sacrifice all of your pets, as the only good minion is a sack minion. You're either going to use Defender Sack if you're using Perdition for capped resistances, or Skirmisher Sack for critical strike chance if you're using Shaco. Cold Mages for vulnerable damage, and Iron Golem for critical strike damage. As for skills, we got some amazing new passives to go along with this build. First up is Necrotic Fortitude, which gives a lucky hit chance to generate barrier. With the amount of cast and lucky hit chance that both Bloodwave and Bloodlance have, this provides a substantial uptime on barrier. We also have a couple new offensive passives. Titan's Fall is an 18% multiplier when you're fortified. This pairs incredibly well with Hewed Flesh and Necrotic Carapace, as each corpse you generate fuels fortitude gain. Finality offers a 100% uptime on its 15% multiplier for increased damage after casting an ultimate. As you see, this is always active due to the non-stop spam of Bloodwave. Skill tree remains relatively untouched from last season, with the primary focus being on capping out Bone Spirit ranks for more damage, and this season we're able to pump extra points in a Blood Wave to reduce its cooldown, assisting in a much more fluid rotation. The changes to Paragon boards did limit the creativity, and there are some must-have legendary nodes for this build, which does limit the builds that we can select. The first board we're slotting in Sacrificial and picking up Resilience and Prime for max HP and max resistances. Second board is Bone Graft with the Essence Glyph. The legendary node here gives a good multi for bone skills and pick up Entomb, Erudite, Suffused Resilience, and Reinvigorate for mass life, all res, crit strike chance, and max essence. Third board is Blood Begets Blood. and its massive multiplier for consuming blood orbs, which is always active due to the nature of this build. You can use Exploit or Exterminator in this build. Use Exterminator if you need the extra main stat points. For your rare nodes, pick up Vampiric and Blood Drinker primarily, as the other rare nodes are not that important for this build. Fourth board is Frailty. We're using Corporeal. The legendary node grants a multiplier for cursed enemies. Pick up Relentless, Meticulous, and Shadow Resilience for max life, attack speed, armor, and all resistances. In the glyph, you do want to pick up both the rare nodes Eradicate and Preservation to activate the bonus of Corporeal. The final board is Flesh Eater. This is a huge multi on the 5th corpse consumption. You're going to slot in Amplify here and pick up Erudite and Recuperate for max HP, and you're going to pick up Rend and Targeted in the glyph slot to activate the bonus on Amplify. The skill rotation is very simple for this build, and even more so now with the automated Curse Rune Word. To start, throw a Blood Wave into the pack to begin generation of Blood Orbs, which also creates a corpse with hewed flesh. Cast Tendrils to group everything up and begin spamming of Blood Lance and Blood Wave. You want to weave in a corpse explosion every 5 seconds to keep Fueled by Death pumping, and also Flesh Eater after the 5th corpse. For elites and bosses, keep Blight on them for additional 20% multiplier at all times. Well, that's it, guys. The build is super fun to play, easy to get going, and is a blast for all content. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's anything you're doing differently with the build or any questions. I will be putting out a Bloodlance guide next, which cleared 100 pretty easily and was surprisingly good. And we'll see y'all then. Thanks, guys.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show